What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of What's on the Menu. Got a bunch of great items today to discuss. It is Thursday, June 18th. Dale, and your mustard hat, how are we doing today?
Thriving. Thriving, Will. We're thriving today. How are you?
How many hats do you have like that?
Enough.
Enough?
Not as many as you, but enough. I didn't take a lot of hats when I moved.
Really?
Yeah, I left a lot in Ohio. So I need to start getting some more again. I have like 15.
Really?
Yeah.
You strike me as a guy that would have more.
I mean, I only wear hats when I do this or like when I go out on the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't wear it at work. I don't wear it to train. So.
Well, going out, speaking of that, we have an interesting headline today. Kind of a slower sports day, but we have to discuss this because I know plenty of people that love traveling.
Oh, yeah.
So American Airlines and Delta, and there's a few other airlines in Europe and in Asia that are banning alcohol sales on flights.
What kind of shit is that? Hell no!
What the hell is that shit about? Talk about already having extremely high levels of anxiety and being super uneasy on a flight.
I feel relaxed and I'm ready to party with the best of.
Can you imagine going from like San Diego or LA to New York? I mean, that's 5 to 6 hours in the air and you can't consume one beverage? Hell no. I don't know if I'm on board with that. What do you think?
At this point, one, it's really dumb. I hate everything about it. Sell alcohol. You're on a flight. Like, let me get drunk on a plane, right? Like, they don't want us to have fun at this point. America's just like, nah, you guys aren't having any more fun. Airlines take away alcohol.
They might as well just take away water. Do you know how many times, how big of an issue it is to get fucking pretzels or a thing of peanuts? They give you the smallest pack. I've gotten mints that are bigger than the serving size of peanuts or pretzels that they give you.
That's true.
And then you ask for water and you're like, okay, that's just a human right. You need to give people water when you serve them in public. And then they scoff and roll their eyes like, okay. So now that they're trying to ban alcohol to what? Prevent any more germ spreading and alleviate any sort of like unsocial behavior. Yeah, because everyone on the plane is fucking mingling around like it's a bar. No,
No.
You just sit there and they're just going up and down.
Yeah.
Now, I get it because of COVID. You want to reduce the amount of interaction between everybody, but come on.
I'm so over COVID.
Can you imagine if we left here from San Diego and we went to Europe, super long time in the air?
I'm out.
You can't have one drink?
I'm out.
Yeah, no way.
Or I'm at least taking 3 edibles before that plane ride.
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
I took half a Xan, 13 hours till we land.
I did half a Xan, 13 hours till I land.
You're in your lyrics. But back on
we
track,
die.
what is that about? I'm not for that. Or not. The new normal just sucks.
Yeah. People are trying. I think people are just thinking about this stuff too hard at this point, right?
And then, I mean,
am I overthinking? They're overthinking.
Look, I think America is always about making money. How much money do you think? How many passengers are on a plane? Like 150 maybe?
A lot.
Yeah, I would say between 100 and 200, depending on the size of the flight and then where you're going. That's a lot. And then the fact that a beer or a glass of Chardonnay or some scotch that is extremely small, they double charge you. I mean, I'd rather go to a club and spend that or a baseball game than spend the price on a plane. But I still do. Yeah. I mean, because look, you went on a plane, a couple weeks ago? You went to Ohio. How long is that?
Like 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours. I'm sure you had a beer or two.
I had an edible before I left, but on the way back, I did have a beer. I had a beer on the way back. I mean, dude, I feel like there's nothing wrong with getting a drink on the plane. I don't know. I think that they're overthinking this and they're going to start charging more for trips and flights and stuff. And they're not going to give you as many like amenities and people are going to stop flying.
And then think about Vegas guy. If Vegas guy, wherever he's leaving from, or Vegas girl is leaving in the U.S., whether they're flying from Oregon into Vegas, whether they're flying from Minnesota into Vegas, California, wherever, that is a giant pregame. That is like a sky-high bar. Because not only are you pregaming super hard before at the airport, when you get on that plane, you're ordering rounds.
Yeah.
Then you get into Vegas. Now you can't do that.
Yeah.
Now you can't do that.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Listen, everybody, we're not raging alcoholics. We just like to have a couple drinks on a flight.
We're here for a good time.
Exactly. That's all.
Not a long time, a good time.
A good time.
Dude, do you know who's not here for a good time? And I'm sick of them. I'm not for the cancel culture, but we need to cancel Fauci. I am done listening to this guy. Done. Over it. Now he's saying the NFL is going to have to play in a bubble for 2020.
Okay, here's my thing with Fauci. He gets an extremely bad rap, but he's looking out for the best of us. He's an infection specialist.
He's changed what he says 50 times.
That's because this virus is continuing to mutate. He's adjusting with it. Okay, so here, let's give you some background really fast. The NBA is essentially in a bubble, but they're not going to let you say that because it's called a campus. Fuck that. You're inside of a bubble. You can't do shit outside of the bubble. It's like the Simpsons movie. You know, like when they had that giant bubble, that's what they're in. Anyways, so Fauci proposed an idea to where if the NFL, and because they play in the colder months of the year, and you know the Midwest and East Coast teams, when those temperatures change, he's saying on top of the second wave that I strongly believe is still going to happen, they have to take preventative measures. And some of those measures is self-isolation and keeping all the players in one area. I don't know if that's going to work because Dale, listen, it's not like the NBA where you have one site that you're at. These teams are going to travel from state to state, from coast to coast. I don't know if that's going to work.
I don't think a bubble works for the NFL at all. Bubble doesn't work for football. There's too many people, too many trainers, too many doctors, too many coaches, too many equipment people.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on that 100%. You cannot do a bubble for, let alone the NFL or college.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I think college football is more important to get a plan in place for than the NFL. As wild as that might be to say, just because I think the NFL, there's so much money involved that they can figure it out. But like colleges need to get on this because there's schedule adjustments that need to be done. Like Ohio State travels to Oregon week 2.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's not far off. So they should schools should probably start figuring that out. Like, is this going to happen or not?
Yeah, really fast. So focusing on the NFL, just back to that really fast. So I think the biggest thing they're trying to do right now is figure out some sort of protocol to where if a player does test positive, which I really believe it's going to happen. I mean, look at Ezekiel Elliott a couple days ago, a bunch of players in Houston. Something's going to happen. Can you imagine if like Mahomes tests positive?
It'll happen. There's going to be a superstar test positive.
That's what I'm saying. You get like a Michael Thomas, a DeAndre Hopkins.
I mean, dude,
Patrick
Zeke's
Mahomes,
already, yeah.
Lamar.
Yeah.
You know, one of these upper echelon players trying to plan a scenario where they don't have to shut down the team or cancel a game. And I think they are the beneficiary of time because as close as it is away, they still have what is it right now? June. So they have about 2 months.
Yeah.
The season starts September 10th. Like that's what they're aiming for. And then a couple days before you have the Chiefs and Texans on Thursday Night Football. That's going to kick it off. I think it's going to start on time. Man, they are really against the clock right now because, and this is like the absolute worst case scenario. If like the NFL were to shut down, oh my God.
Why do people put these plans out there so consistently instead of like just keep like talking about them and communicating between each other? I feel like they look like idiots every time they put out a plan and then 2 days later they change it.
I took a couple like disease courses in college. I understand how serious it is. I'm not on board with some of his proposals, but look, he's looking out for the best of us. It just sucks. I think we're just so tired of this.
Yeah.
And we have to preach to America. It's going to be like this for quite a while.
But well, at this point, I think it should be our choices. If you want to go to a game, if you want to spend your money, put yourself personally in that situation.
Yeah.
Why are these people allowed to tell us no? Dude, I know from firsthand, people just want to go out to eat. People just want to go do stuff. And I feel like when football starts up, like it's just going to be, we're another 2 months out. People are going to want to go do stuff. People are going to like, just give us the choice. You know?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because if I have the choice, I'm okay with that. Because if it's my choice, I'm just going to stay home. Like that's my prerogative.
Right.
Where if you want to go out, want to risk it, go for it.
Go out. And if I get COVID, I look in the mirror, right? I'll look in the mirror and say, you know what, you dumb fuck, you got COVID. Like whatever.
All right, guys. Dale, great job today. You can follow What's on the Menu Daily at WOTM Daily on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You can follow my boy Dale at @AaronDale_ or me at Will Galvez. Had some good items today. We will be back tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone, and let's finish the week strong.
Yep.